Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season.
Hitter, you got your phone on you?
Can you
send that to the people of the RDL? Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Somebody tackle somebody.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
Hell no. Ah, you gotta catch him.
Cowboys.
How we? Oh, you fell. Niggas can't be falling, bro. Why are niggas falling?
Number 7 on the year.
Why are niggas falling?
Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
One play tutties never hurt us. We're good, baby.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Second and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Right back to him on first down.
Block, too.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw.
That block.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Blue Jersey.
Fire one deep over the middle. And he's got
Thank you, Ant.
Touchdown,
Pooh-hoo.
Giants. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for.
All right, defense.
And
1 play, 75 yards last time. Let's go, baby. Make them work for it. Can't allow shit like that at all.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now
the tackle
coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Come on.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Matter of fact, I don't know why we did that.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just hold someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run
tackle.
outside. And he'll take
That's
this
why we
ahead
blitzing
for
you
about
backside,
4.
baby.
2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Give me that.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
That's right, Newsom.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bilal, you got something cooking?
So get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
I figured by the time I was like, if I smell them, then yeah, they're definitely banana boat.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that.
Somebody make that play.
In this case now, the
Who's getting washed over there on the left side? Who's getting washed over there? George, come on, baby.
Defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Nah, nobody's on the phone. I'm playing the game.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
She was supposed to call me back,
So these
but
two teams, they met up
sure
way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
extra lineman on the field.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some
Pick.
time. His throw in.
Elijah, you literally ran past it. Go get it.
He got outside the pocket. I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw.
Dig. That's you, Cannon.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Come on, Spiller. You got to hit that hole, baby. Give me a short yardage situation.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
See that burst?
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
I don't know who that is on you, but
deep, middle of the field. That's caught
I don't know who that is on you, but oh my goodness gracious. Something's got to happen. Something's got to give. What you want to take him on? What you want to take him into, Drew? Let's call this. Let's call this. We don't call this often. We don't call this often. Divisional opponent. Give him a look.
From the red zone now, they'll look to
Oh my
throw.
God. You seen it so late, Joe. Oh my God, Chance. Oh my God. You seen it so late, Joe.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Spread, spread, spread. Everybody on the field, everybody on this field.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw it out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
I messed up with the fucking safety.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
I thought I had outside contained, but George is a fucking rookie getting held, bro. Why you getting held so long?
10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
That's some bullshit.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Just like that. You know you're not a blocker.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right.
What is my receiver doing behind the line of scrimmage with me?
Prior to that, he
That
hit
shit
his
threw me
first
the
6
fuck
passes
off.
to start the game.
This
So
nigga
a
is
nice
back here
little
with
run
me.
to
I'm
begin.
like, yo,
Feels
what?
like
What
this
the fuck?
offense
I'm
has
staring
carried
at this
dress
nigga.
rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Second and 10. Back to throw. And now look at this. Big game.
Wow.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have
Wow.
the football and will set up shop at
Wow.
the
You just turned the
33-yard
perfect
line.
throw into fucking a
These
turnover,
defenses have
bro.
become so opportunistic.
Get the fuck
and no
outta
matter what
here,
you're
Cam.
playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase of the
You
gap.
turned a perfect throw,
After you
a
do that,
perfect
where the
throw
trouble
until a
begins,
fucking
right?
turnover,
Meaning you've tucked it
bro.
away, you're trying to get downfield, but
Like,
someone's
God
always coming
damn,
up trying
bro.
to rake at the ball and knock it free.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length,
All right, George, you're getting washed over there, man. I'm watching
are
that
they ready
happen
to
right
read their
now,
keys
George. I
and
ain't
make
gonna lie
the
to
proper
you.
plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm watching that happen to you, George.
And now here's a carry heading left. Room to run past midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 116 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit.
Come on,
because earlier in the
Bonito.
game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Who we got?
A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Down before he's brought down at the 3.
Both my D-line blocks.
What a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. I literally have 5 niggas back there. Nobody touched them. Get the fuck out of here.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
Well, Cannon fumbles and we allow one play tutty again, fellas. Like, we are sucking it up. Offense fault and defense fault.
And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
One play tutty by the defense.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
At that, like, receivers fucking.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Cannon gonna fucking fumble the football. Like, what the fuck? What is going on?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
What the fuck?
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Bro, I just watched him get blocked and then not blocked. All right, don't start this shit.
Than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Well, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Now a handoff as they run left side. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Come on, baby.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Good hit, Montana. You should have dropped that motherfucker.
37-yard line. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. This from 54 yards away. Blankenship's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Play tutties and the fumble. Come on, fellas.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Second and 6. He's going to rifle.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Yo,
oh
my God, that's
incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
My God.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. It's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that.
That's a weird ass.
But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Zones like that. I don't even know what fucking coverage that was.
And he'll give it here to his running back. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
They start speeding the clock up.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Just the end zone, Joe. Where are you going to go with that? What you want to do? What you want to do? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? What you going to do? Where are you going to go? What you going to do? How you mad? How you mad? How you mad? Let's go here.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go here. Where you going to go? What you going to do? Where you going to go? What you going to do? One shot to the end zone. One shot to the end zone. One shot to the end zone. One shot to the end zone.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's caught by Davis. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Give me that. That's
7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll throw now on the final play. Out to his left. Oh, he's hitting off the football. Put it on the carpet. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
So he can pick it up and go try to make a play.
So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to
I tried to
Orlando
run from the outside in so I could hit you inbounds the whole time.
Take it away, Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
That's not PI. He's literally obliterating my receiver before he touches the football. Oh my fucking goodness.
And the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast?
That might literally be the definition of a play of a PI, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that literally might be the definition of a textbook PI. Oh my gosh.
Looking to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not
trust you because we know who that is in the middle. We know who that is. We couldn't trust you right there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman.
Decent game, big, but I'm still here with you. So, yeah, I know. Everything okay? Are you sure? Tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday.
Space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And again this time to the tailback. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 29. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
161 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Working with a 2nd and 3. For one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
2nd and 1. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 45. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 25 yards out. Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 95 yards on the ground for him now, as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They're going to look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Giants. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense, right?
Yeah,
if you know,
on him.
right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
56.
They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Buying time to his left. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And now look at him go. The 40. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
The drive will start with an option going left. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball.
Official. Elijah's having one of them years, bro. You seen some of them picks out there? Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
I don't like how Joey
what a
Cummings just
game to
dunked
put
on
up
the same
that number
nigga I
of
got a pick
points,
6 with.
continually
And he
feeling like they're
barely
moving
even
the
contested
ball
the
and
football.
things are
That shit
working and
right
clicking.
there,
They think that they can
shit-
bottle this and
shit
carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the
Yeah,
zone.
that's the only reason why I wasn't really like tripping.
So for the Giants,
he didn't even get his head
they remain
turned
one of
around,
the
so I was
hottest
like,
teams
all right,
out there
yeah,
as the
I'm
win
like,
moves them to 6-1.
all right,
And they'll
can't
have
be
another
too
road
mad
date
at that,
next
but
week
goddamn,
with the
kid, being
Cincinnati
man to man, I don't know what
Bengals.
else you really wanna
Meanwhile,
do.
for the Cowboys, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try to rebound
That's been the
next
story
week as
of
they
my
head
year.
to Heinz Field to take
Beef
on
still
the
throwing-
Steelers. Thanks
Beef
for
still
tuning in,
throwing red
everybody.
zone
Alongside
picks or
Charles
at the
Davis,
40
we
going
thank
in
our
picks is
entire
still the
crew.
story
I'm
of my
Brandon
season
Garden.
right now. My
This is the
defense is getting
NFL
hella
on
stops.
EA Sports.
Yeah, my defense getting all them stops. And that drag out through the cash money, I thought you were gonna bounce. I thought you was gonna bounce back to the drag behind you. There was another drag behind you ran by Pooh Hanna. I literally threw that shit because I thought she was gonna bounce behind and start running, back to the drag behind you. And I was like, damn, like I ain't really mad that I threw it because it was more of a timing thing. Like I was just expecting you to eventually start running backwards for the fucking drag that I threw right behind you, and you never did. You just stayed on the tight end, so I threw it anyways. And I was like, damn, well, because I literally had who I had behind you, Pooh Jers, who I've been hitting all day type of thing. So I was like, oh, well, damn, I had some open. Oh my god, I had so much open that play. Seen it early and often. That's why I kept him on the outside this game. I let Smith work the slot, kept Burris off the field for real. Let Pooh work that outside. Cannon really was gonna be implemented until he did that dumb shit. Like literally at the moment he fumbled the football, I was like, you just made me mad as fuck, and there's way too many receivers for me to give you the ball. Niggas was hidden. Yeah, niggas was. Your quarterback took a lot of licks. Yeah, I was about to say your quarterback took some licks that I was like, oh, okay, all right, nigga. But nah, even your receivers, Wandell took the little one on the sideline. Cummins don't really take hits, but when he was getting gang tackle more than anything. You started to see we had to pick up on that gang tackle shit. I had to take, just like you had to take whoever off the field, I had to take George off the field, Bonito, 2 rookies. I was like, yeah, y'all niggas gotta go. This is not that. Well, yeah, because my player really a rookie at heart because I made him last year, but he ain't play at all. So he really a 1-year player, but a rookie as far as field experience. Blades has been starting the whole time, and then so that's 2 off the rip in the secondary, and then fucking Bonito, and then you got 2, 3 in the secondary, and then 1 D lineman or 1 linebacker or something like that. Yeah, that field goal was big. I say this nigga Pooh. Besides the defense, Pooh was the offense today, and then the running back whenever we decided to get into that little run mode. I mean, you had those 2 big ass runs. It was like, why go to the pass? Yeah, I really wouldn't have went to the pass. No way, for real. Anyways.